Hi there, I'm Stacy Swiderski, a photo editor here at Wonderful Machine, and I'm about to work on a web edit for photographer Scott Van Osdol. Scott is a photographer from Austin, Texas, and he currently focuses on lifestyle, industrial, agriculture, portraiture, and reportage. He's currently showing a lot of work covering a lot of different specialties, and in that work, it's kind of hard to determine his focus and really get a sense of his vision. His site launches to a Big Bend Rodeo Gallery, which has some really strong work in it, but then it gets a little repetitive and the edit just starts to break apart as you continue through the gallery. I think for Scott, it would be helpful to focus on showing more storyline and also make sure that he switches over to a template that doesn't automatically expand his images. As I click through here, the cropping is very arbitrary and doesn't necessarily show off his work in the best manner. So switching over the template is definitely going to be something Scott needs to work on. There are some rather strong, harsh flash images in here that break up the edit, some images that have a bit more aggressive processing, which I would also suggest that he reconsider and just kind of pull back a little bit. Let's take a look at the next gallery, Nocona Boots. So this is work he's done for the Western lifestyle brand Nocona, focusing on showing their boots in a variety of different locations and settings. Again, some really great, strong work in here, but I think the edit of the gallery could definitely be fine-tuned to show this work in a more cohesive manner. After Nocona Boots, we have an industry category, and I'm going to just take a look at the thumbnails here. So we go from two project galleries to a specialty gallery, and this industry gallery has agriculture, it has industrial work, and a little bit of technology work at the end. So there's a lot of stuff compressed into one gallery under the umbrella of industry, a lot of different processing techniques, and a couple of different stories here. Right now, it just feels a little jumbled. As I mentioned with the processing, we're definitely going to want to reevaluate some of the content in here so that everything feels up to date. Okay, there's a faces gallery after industry, and this looks like it's going to be a general portrait gallery, some lifestyle and fitness work. This gallery is the weakest so far. It just almost feels like a dumping ground for images that Scott doesn't really know what to do with. So this doesn't really help support his vision or his brand. Then there's a cyclocross gallery. This is a project gallery of a cyclocross event. Although he may have some strong shots in here, it's important for us to focus on exactly what Scott wants to be doing and make sure that we highlight that in his edit. After cyclocross, we have a Rodeo Austin gallery, which ties into the first Rodeo Gallery. As we work on his edit, we'll consider combining these two galleries to make one larger cohesive lifestyle gallery. Let's take a look at Scott's About page. So he has a nice little write-up. He has a contact page, which has a form. Okay, so I'm going to go and get started on Scott's web edit, and I'm going to be back with the update, so stay tuned. Okay, I'm happy to say we're back with Scott's completed web edit. First, you'll see that he's switched over to a brand new Squarespace template, which is great. So from this landing page, you can go ahead and click into the site. You'll see that with the new site, I decided to focus on showing stories more so than mixing project and specialty galleries. The first story that launches is a recent project that Scott did for Yeti Coolers. He has a lot of nice detail shots in here and just interesting images that really make this story engaging and dynamic. Outside the Yeti Cooler gallery, he has the Nocona Boots project. So with the Nocona Boots gallery, it's a much tighter edit than what we had before, making sure that there's a cohesive processing style with the images and that it's an integration of both lifestyle focused and product focused images to really encompass the brand. And we tried to integrate images that were just really fresh and different. We then have a Ranch and Rodeo gallery. This is actually combining a few of the galleries from the previous site into one to tighten up the edit. You can see here that the processing throughout the gallery really makes sense and has a nice flow to it. We pulled a lot of the images that were shot with on-camera flash that were a little too harsh and abrupt. We then have the industry and technology category, which just highlights the best of Scott's industrial and tech work and integrating some portraits, some really strong detail shots, and some nice wider scene setting shots into the mix. After that, we have Scott's Bastrop Cattle Company project. This was a great agriculture project that I was able to put together based on the work Scott sent over for the edit. After I sent him the edit, he really liked how this project in particular had come along, and it actually inspired him to go back and shoot more content for it. There are some really strong scene setting shots, some nice details in here, and then just some great shots for really highlighting the company's brand and the people behind the brand. And they really show off his skills as a photographer. From here, you can go back to the home page, which is going to connect you to his About page, his contact page, and his blog. On his About page, you'll see a really nice updated bio along with a link to Wonderful Machine. He also has a few client testimonials, which I think is a great touch. So overall, I think that Scott's edit came out great. The new template, the tighter edit, the more focus and streamlined presentation is really working well for him, eliminating all of the content that just felt a little dated or off-brand or processed in a style that just didn't seem to be the norm for him. Worked out really well. He was really happy with the edit and was definitely surprised to see some things cut out, but overall his brand is much more cohesive and apparent to clients now. If you'd like help with an edit of your own, feel free to reach out at any time. You can email me at stacy@wonderfulmachine.com. Thanks and have a great day.